And I agree with you, Tim. Had people and all this stuff. Hey, I want that as well because you claimed that you didn't have to put new beds in and all this stuff. You're just
I didn't. Here we go with the lies are to the max on this one. So I guess a disgruntled ex-mod, I'm going to assume it's an ex-mod, it's got to be, has gone and taken the tiny little grain of truth and mixed it with a whole bunch of lies and told these people, or either these people have twisted what the mod said, and I don't know how it happened, but somehow it has gotten out that my kids did not have beds when CPS came to my house. Let me explain something to you. My children have never been bedless. What do you think? I just made my kids sleep on the floor? Are you out of your effing mind? Are you still here, Boston? Boston's been with me since pretty much the beginning. My kids have their own rooms, okay? I shouldn't even have to explain this, but I'm so fucking tired of people saying that my kids didn't have beds. My kids have always had beds. My boys, the little ones, they have their own room. And Neil doesn't like sleeping by himself, so he sleeps with Christian. It's never been a problem. Always been fine. When the caseworker came, the first one, she told me, because Neil's room, like, I just started putting stuff in there, I think I had my Christmas tree in there, and I just turned into a storage room completely because he wasn't sleeping in there. So a couple computer chairs, a couple things like that I had in there. The caseworker told me that I needed to set that room up because the boys are at an age now with once they get past 10, they're too old to sleep together. That's it. That's all. So what did I do? Okay, no problem. Sure. That's a problem. I'll get the stuff out of their room and I'll set it back up for them. The room already had a TV and a bed in there. It's just that there was stuff in the room that they made me take out. When I told y'all that I went to go buy another bed, that bed was genuinely for me and Craig. And it wasn't a bed, it was a mattress. We needed another mattress. That bed was not for my kids because they already had beds. So they're taking what my mod said and they're twisting, or I don't know if the mods twisted it or what, but basically I just had to clear the stuff back out of the office, or not of the office, but Neil's room, brought some computer chairs back into my office, and that's it, y'all. The room was already there for him. He just didn't ever sleep in it. Sorry if I'm a bad mama because my kids shared a room. They don't like sleeping by themselves. Fuck off. I don't know. The fact that y'all are so worried about my freaking kids is beyond me. I'm so sick of this shit, man. Oh my God. Well, Craig fixed the bed frame just the RN, and I just ended up getting a mattress for it, and that was all. No, thank you, Rebel Red. My kids don't go without. I probably buy way more for them than I should. Honestly. Don't stop. Is there anybody in here, is Boston or any mod in here that's been with me that remembers this? God. It was wait, my kid, there's never been one time my babies didn't have a bed. You think I'm going to have my kids sleeping on the floor? Are you kidding me? And here's another thing. The lie that I'm on video call all day with my mods, that's not true. We don't even do video call. I might turn the camera on, if I want to show something, or I want to every once in a while I'll put the camera on for a minute or two. But we don't walk around on FaceTime. That's not true. Whoever said that is a lie. But and let me be clear about something too. It wasn't a situation where it was a problem oh my God. If my kid, let me tell you something I learned about CPS. Okay? And where you can this is about to debunk what y'all are all saying. If my kids didn't have beds when they came, they would have been made to go stay at my mother-in-law's until I got them. Period. There's a checkoff list that they have to go through, and if you don't have it, they will not let your kids stay there. They have to have a bed to sleep in. They have to. If they don't have a bed when they come, they will take your kids and send them to a family member's until you have a bed. If I didn't have running water in my house, they would have taken my kids. You have to have water. You have to have food in the refrigerator. You have to have, the house has to be safe. Okay? If my home was anything like these people are saying it is, my kids would have been made to leave my home that night. Period. And my boys have beds that are on a rail and when the very first caseworker came, even then, my boys have always had beds. All my kids. And stop with the bullshit about how many rooms I have in my house. They don't think I have an office. The people that saying I got 3 bedrooms in my house, you are off. You don't know what you're talking about. I don't have 3. No, you're wrong. It's none of your business. The fact that you care that much is creepy. But stop with the lies that I don't have beds or I never had beds for my kids. That's bullshit. There's never been one time my babies went without a bed. They've had a bed since they come out of my womb. They would have yes, Brenda, and they would have made them stay with my mother-in-law until I got beds. When I went shopping that day, ultimately ended up buying a mattress, that was for mine and Craig's room. The same person speculating lives in her parents' house. Yeah, lives in her fucking parents' house. Natalie, I thought about that today. I was like, oh my God, this girl is so worried about my life, what I got set up for my kids, what I'm doing, and if I'm doing it right. When she's living with her mama and daddy, and they do everything for her. And she sits there and sad fishes to her chat. It's unbelievable to me. Crazy. Let's keep going. Listen to how mad she is.
It's just very stupid. Very, very stupid. And I agree with you, Tim. Had people not been put so much pressure on her, yeah, maybe this situation would not be as good for her children. And that's the part of it that's sad. Like, I mean, yeah, look how fast she rushed to get those beds, and she made up a claim like, oh, Craig broke the beds, both of them. And if you could donate some money to me,
both of them. Craig broke the bed, both of them? No. Nope. Never said that. Also, while y'all make yourself feel better and say that, calling CPS made it a better home life for my kids. No, congratulations. The only thing that come from those calls was a whole lot of trauma on my family. My kids being asked questions that they should have never been asked. My kids being put in a very uncomfortable situation. Me being put in a very uncomfortable situation. Craig being put in a very uncomfortable situation. Cops showing up at my house with blaring lights 3 carloads deep. All of you should be ashamed of yourself. And then you're going to sit there and say, oh, if it made it better for her family. No, the fuck it didn't. No, it absolutely didn't make anything better. It was a waste of time. It took away from much needed time for kids that actually do need it. Somewhere tonight, there's a kid that's being abused that probably could have used that caseworker while the time was taken on mine, who are perfectly loved, well, and taken care of. You know what that caseworker told me when she came to close out? I said, do you have any concerns? Is there anything else you need me to do? Is that, do you find any probable cause? Like, I wanted to, hit it to her straight. She said, no, ma'am. I drug tested you. I called everywhere I needed to call. I checked with the schools. I checked with the doctors. Yeah, no, CPS isn't the reason that I painted. CPS is not CPS they can't make you remodel your house. I wish people would actually do a little bit of research and use their critical thinking skills. CPS, they don't give a shit about cosmetics. It's basically what you like, that you have the basic necessities and your house is safe. If your cabinets are a dingy color or they're bad looking or your floor isn't the most beautiful, they don't care about that. What they care about is that the house is safe. That's it. Your house has to be safe, and you have to have electricity, you have to have running water, you have to have food in your refrigerator. The babies have to have a place to sleep, a bed to sleep in. They don't give a shit about your walls.